this week we did our weekly shop at Iceland. We were very kindly given a £50 voucher from Iceland and Channel Mum to go to the shop, do our weekly shop and just see what we thought. My first impressions are really good. I'm really surprised about a couple of things. First things first, I was surprised that every single thing that we need in our weekly shop I could get at Iceland. That really surprised me. I think when I heard the word Iceland I assumed everything was frozen, and that's not the case. So we got all of the things that Billy likes. We got his berries. We eat a lot of fruit and veg in this house, so we got really nice pears, bananas, mandarin oranges, scallions, mushrooms, salad, garlic. We got some frozen broccoli, some frozen green beans. We got lean ham, which Billy loves to have in sandwiches, and I like to use in omelettes and that kind of thing. And it does look really lean and actually looks really good. Bacon, that was £2 or 2 for £3. We got cheese, eggs, and yeah, like we tasted these strawberries in the car and they were insanely good, like really, really good. We've also dug into these berries already because Billy was having far too many treats today, so I just was having mommy guilt and I wanted him to have something healthy. But these are massive packets of berries, so they're like double the size of the ones we normally get. And they were only £2, so you get 50% extra free. I'm actually going to freeze little freezer bags of these, just a mixture of like blueberries and raspberries for myself to have in overnight oats during the week. Treaty things like bars, these were like 75p. We don't ordinarily buy these in our weekly shopping, but it's Billy's birthday next Thursday, and we're having a few people over for just tea and cake. So we got like these bars, and we got some frozen party food, which I will show you now. These little bags were only £1 each, which is really good. So these are mozzarella sticks, which I know my sister really likes. We also got duck spring rolls, which are a favourite of my brother's, who's going to be home from Germany. So I was delighted when I seen them. I don't like giving fish fingers every day, but I find about twice a week I get stuck, whether it means I'm like making something that Billy doesn't like or I need something super quick. And these are the business. Like for that price you just cannot argue with it. I just think it's handy to have something like this in the freezer. I never in a million years thought that I would buy diced onions, but Peter hates onions, so having frozen onions in the freezer is like actually gonna be really handy because I can just throw them into omelettes and curries and stuff, and I don't have to worry about like things smelling of onions. Frozen peppers, which I am a huge fan of. Butternut squash, sweet potato, fig and red pepper with feta cheese. That I think is going to be so nice. Salmon fillets, and they come individually packaged like this, which is really nice because when you open them and you only use a couple, you don't have like an open packet of fish that might smell bad or go bad quicker. These are really handy, and that was £4 for 5 fillets. This was only £1, basil pesto, and the ingredients actually look quite good. And Billy loves pesto with pasta. I was really surprised that you can get extra lean mince in Iceland. Found in Iceland, which is really good value. Have these ready to make bags of soup, which you can't get everywhere, believe it or not. It's really handy. You just add boiling water and a stock cube and you have like fresh homemade soup. Billy loves these, and again I don't know why I was so surprised to see them in Iceland. I just thought everything in Iceland was just Iceland branded. I didn't realise there were so many sort of different brands available. I love Baby Bell cheese in our house. Billy adores them to snack on, and they had those in Iceland, which I was really surprised about as well. So I think of Iceland, I think of like having people over and wanting some stuff to put in the freezer just to offer people at a party, and it does do that as well. And actually it's Billy's birthday on Thursday and we're having some family over for like, you know, tea and cake, and I wanted to pick up a few bits. So just as an example, I got these chicken and bacon bites. Don't they look lovely for something different, like instead of cocktail sausages, which I also got. My little son loves, and also my mother can have these because they're gluten-free. Fun fact. I definitely had the wrong idea about Iceland. Firstly, I thought that Iceland was just frozen food. I thought that that was the only thing you could get, and while there is a definite need for that in my life, it would be a pain to have to go to another supermarket to get like all the fresh stuff. So I would probably get like 70% fresh food, 30% frozen, and it would just be a bit of a pain to have to do both. But actually what I learned was Iceland is completely different to that, and they have a huge variety of fresh produce. vegetables, all at really good prices. They have a huge cheese selection, ranging from regular cheddar cheese, mozzarella, feta cheese, right up to like lovely cranberry and Wurzdale cheese, I think it's called. Lots of like lovely meats, chorizo, sausages, and like it was mostly the branded things that really surprised me. So there are certain things that I need to get when we go shopping that are specific branded foods, and I was really surprised at the amount of them that I actually found in Iceland. That's by their seafood selection. They had scallops, giant jumbo king prawns, lots of different types of whitefish, lots of different types of smoked fish. And it's definitely dispelled any previous conceptions that I had about Iceland of being kind of sort of cheaper cuts of meat and just sort of convenience. It is convenience, it is food that's going to cook quicker, that's going to cause you less cleanup, but it's really good quality food, which I was really surprised about. I can confirm that the sweet potato fries are unreal. They are absolutely gorgeous, and there is a brand in the south of Ireland that everybody harps on about at the moment for sweet potato fries, and these are nicer. I'm not going to mention any names, but these are nicer. The verdict, would I go back to Iceland again? Absolutely, I definitely would. Frozen is not the lazy way out. Sometimes frozen is actually the best way for your family. The vegetables are frozen at their optimum nutritional value, and some people think that frozen is actually less healthy. That is not the case, and I hope that this video gave you a little insight to that. Thank you so much to Iceland and Channel Mum. I will see you all in my next video, and I'm about to go make dinner. Bye. The Iceland sweet potato fries, which are amazing. And we have a burger, which is the jalapeno beef burgers. It's a bacon and salads and the cheddar cheese we got in Iceland. Also, the buns are from Iceland. Big thumbs up from us.